Hey, folks, welcome to Verified Investing. My name is Gareth Soloway, Chief Market Strategist here. And today we're going to look at Bitcoin, which is tumbling back to a key technical level of support. This is coming after it hit my high that I gave you guys literally weeks ago. I said, watch Bitcoin make a new all-time high, going right to 126,200, and then look to see if it pulls back. And certainly it has, no doubt about that. Now the next big challenge or battle is going to be fought at 118,000. Let's take a look at the charts here. Remember, verifiedinvesting.com is all charts, no BS. Let's take a look. All right, so here's your high on Bitcoin, guys. How did this high come to be, or why did I think that this would be a major high on Bitcoin? Simply put, go and zoom out on your chart. If you take a look, just using your regular, not logarithmic, just regular chart, simple. I always say keep it simple. Use your high here on Bitcoin going back to 2017. That's your bull market high, to your point here in 2021. So it's your highest point on a trend line that is straight, right? Connecting 2 points, and bring it all the way up here. We pulled back. Here we pulled back. Well, guess what? That's how I arrived. And notice how I'm not using rocket science, right? It's not like, oh my goodness, let's do a calculation here. It was literally just being like, okay, well, every time we hit this level, we get a pullback. And so let's just use common sense. Now, listen, it's not to say that this level couldn't have broken. Any level can break, but it's a probability game. Remember that, folks. Everything we do in trading when we're using charts is probability based. And so what you want to do is you always want to position yourself on the side of higher probabilities of success, right? So if it tells you that this level has been hit and pulled back every single time, who am I to be like, nope, this time's going to be different, I'm going to go long, right? Now, a lot of us get emotionally influenced by the social media, the mainstream media saying it's going way up, oh, de-dollarization, all this stuff. All I do is look at the charts and I say, well, where's the next move going to be? Is it going to be up from here or down? And going into that level, I said, if we hit that level, look for a pullback. Now, let's talk about some levels here. So as we pull back, the big battle is going to be fought right here. All right. And we are there now, folks. We are there just below 118,000. This is a huge level. All right. If we extend this line out, look at how this line goes all the way back. So you broke above, chop. Look at how all these lows were that level. Then it broke below. Then it came back, pulled back, broke above, came back, paused here again, broke back below, retested again. Notice how so many times, I mean, look at literally 50 times here. This line has been tagged on one side or the other, and it's been major. Just like over here, we come back up, rejected. We come back up, we broke above. Okay, that means new all-time high. That's why I called that level. Now we're coming back here. So what this tells me is that there's a battle that's going to be fought here at 118,000 to 117.5. If we break and confirm below, you know where you're going to go? Well, we're likely going down to this level right here at around 111,000. Notice this is a beauty, right? So I really, trend lines are just the best in the world. Low pivot to low pivot. Look at how it all lines up right there, right along there. So if we break and confirm here, basically below 117,500 to 118,000, then we're headed right to 100 and basically, I guess this would be around 110,700, give or take, right? If that then breaks, then we go all the way down probably to sub 100,000. So listen, by the way, let's be crystal clear. This level could get defended and we could go right back up, right? So that's a possibility. No one says that can't happen. That could happen. All I'm saying is that if it breaks and confirms, it goes here. If it holds, it goes back up and retests this level on Bitcoin. You guys see how that works? So basically, I'm with you. Listen, I'm able to find these levels, and my hope is that these videos help teach you how to find these levels because, number one, you can use them as, like, listen, until support's broken, you can buy it. Just like I shorted with members of Smart Money Crypto, a service here at Verified Investing, where I give my swing trades on crypto. We shorted Bitcoin at 118,200, and we've already taken half off the table on this pullback, right? So the beauty of it is, by knowing these levels, it gives you power to put probabilities in your favor massively and make educated decisions, not because some influencer's telling you it's going to 1 million or vice versa, it's going to 0. but real hard, factual based trend lines that give you probability based decisions. And that's what it's all about here, folks. It is literally all about it. So, this is what we have, folks. We are now at a pivotal level right here. Will Bitcoin hold this over the next couple days, or will it break? If it holds it, you can start trading back up, maybe as high as around 126,000 and change right here. If it breaks, we're going down to about 110 and change to 111. And if that breaks, we're heading sub 100. By the way, if this breaks here at 126, I've already have my next level. As a trader, you have to know both sides. Like, it doesn't matter if I'm long or short. A good investor and trader looks and says, okay, if I'm long, what's my downside risk? If I'm short, what's my upside risk? That's what a real investor and trader does. Always planning for the unforeseen surprises. When we don't plan, what do you think happens, right? So the general public, not you guys are watching these videos, you're obviously much more informed, but the general public, what do? They hear a narrative on mainstream media or a hype on social media, and they just jump in and they say, oh man, this is definitely going to $1 million. So I'm going to throw all my money. It's a no-brainer trade. By throwing all their money in, they have no maneuverability. They're handcuffed and they're at the mercy of the market. I never want to be at the mercy of the market. I always want to be able to maneuver. Like it's like a boxer, right? You got to be like bobbing around. Like, so if the punch comes, you can dodge it, right? That's really the mindset of a true investor and trader. You got to be able to do that. So again, I go into trades, and this is the mentality I need you guys to get to. When I go in a trade, I go in saying, if this goes wrong, what do I do? Okay, now maybe it goes right. Perfect. Then it was easy. But you want to go in assuming the worst, which enables you to figure out, number one, it keeps your limit. It basically makes it so you don't go all in and put all your eggs in one basket, right? Because if you're assuming you could be wrong, you never want to do that. And that would just be common sense. But ultimately, it's the mindset of a trader and investor. If you do it right, you make so much more money. Like, someone might say to me, like, okay, well, if I go all in and I'm right, I just make a fortune. Yeah, but the odds favor that you might be right once, maybe twice, but at some point you're going to be wrong, and really wrong. And I've experienced this. Trust me. I've made every worst trade in the world. Like, I've done it all. Bad stuff, right? It took me a lot of time to learn too. My hope is that hopefully this education saves you guys a little bit of money in the long run. But essentially, we just have to be focused on the charts and always go into a trade thinking it could go against me. How will I manage that? And when you do that, your mindset shifts, and it actually makes you make way more money over the long term, way more money. If I knew this back in my early days of trading, 25, 26 years ago, listen, it would be, I don't even know if I'd be, or maybe I'd be on my own island at this point, but you guys get my drift. All right. I love you all. Thank you for all the support, the kind words, the comments. Means the world to me. Share this with friends and family if you find it useful. That's all I ask from you guys. Keep rocking. Let's see where this market goes. Take care.